Okay, here's another video should be Algebra 1 review. This is super important stuff for you to know for next year in Algebra 2. So, in the Desmos activity, you will be asked either to graph the equation of a line or given a graph, what's the equation of a line, and also dissect pieces of equations of lines. So we're going to go through that right now so that you are prepared. So here we're given an equation of a line, and before we graph it, we want to check what is the slope, what is the y-intercept. So right now we are in this type of equation is in the form y equals mx plus b, where m is your slope and this plus b tells you your y-intercept. So here our slope is going to be 7/2 because that is the coefficient of x, and our y-intercept is 0, -2. The y-intercept always has a 0 for the x value. So this is our x coordinate, and this is our y coordinate. And the y-intercept is at -2. So we're going to start actually with the y-intercept. We're going to plot it down here. Remember, this is the y-axis, so we'll go down to -2. And then using our slope, we're going to go up 7. So this tells us up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This bottom number tells us right, left. Change in x. Right 2. 1, 2. It says plot at least 3 points. We can't continue to go up, so I'm going to try to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To the left 2, 1, 2. And plot a point down here. And then whoa, that got all crazy. But let me see if I can draw a better point. There we go. That's about as straight as a line as I can get right now. So thank you for bearing with me. So we're going to plot 3 points and draw a line through them. Let's try it again. Here, we've got another equation of a line. We have this +3. We have this -6 as our coefficient, so our slope is going to be -6. Our y-intercept is going to be the point 0, +3. So we'll go up 1, 2, 3. Slope -6. This is the same thing as saying -6/1. So that means from our y-intercept, we're going to go down 6 because that negative means down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then to the right 1 because that's a +1. Try to do one more point. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the right 1. And we're going to have a pretty steep line right there. Let's try it a couple more. Here we have, let's stay consistent. Our coefficient of x is 5/3, and there's plus nothing here, +0. So what does that mean for our y-intercept? Well, first we know our slope is 5/3. Since there's nothing here, it's +0. That means our y-intercept is the point 0, 0, or the origin. So we're going to start at the center. And then our slope is 5/3. So remember, this is +5. So we're going up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the right, since it's +3. 1, 2, 3. We'll try it in the other direction to get a third point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. +3. 1, 2, 3. And connect the points. Do your best to draw a straight line. All right. Now, the other part that you're going to be asked to do in Desmos is, given the graph, write the equation of the line. So remember, we've been writing our lines in the equation y equals mx plus b, where plus b is your y-intercept, and m is your slope. So the first thing that we can recognize here is our y-intercept is at +4. So when we're writing the equation of our line, we'll have y equals something x plus 4. because that's where our line crosses the y-axis. To find the slope, we're going to draw a slope triangle. So we pick the point 4, and here's another point at 2, 1. We're going to draw in a right triangle. We have 1, 2, 3. So this was up 3. Oh, I'm sorry, it wasn't actually up 3. It's actually, since we're going from 0 to 2, this is actually going down 3, because we're going down 3, and then to the right 2. So our slope, since it's down 3, it's going to be negative 3, and then to the right 2 is positive 2. So our slope is actually negative 3/2 x plus 4. So this is the equation of that line. Let's try it again. Yes, okay. So remember, we want to be in the form y equals mx plus b. Let's look for our y-intercept. Where does it cross the y-axis? Here at 0, so that means that our y-intercept is going to be 0. So now we need our slope. So from this point, we want to find another point on the graph. Oh, this is one. Okay, so we're going to go down 5. So down 5, and then to the right 3. So if it's down 5, that means it's negative 5 over 3. So our equation of this line is going to be negative 5/3 x plus 0. You can add the plus 0, or you can just leave it blank. Either way is fine, but this is our equation of our line. See a couple more. Here's another one. Remember, we are starting in the form y equals mx plus b. Can we find our y-intercept? It's where it's crossing the y-axis at positive 2, so it'll be plus 2 here. Now we want to draw in a slope triangle here, here. This is to the right 1 and up 3. So to the right 1 and up 3, that means both positive, because up and to the right are both positive. 3 over 1, which is equal to 3. Y is equal to 3x plus 2. That is the equation of our line. That's it for today. Please ask questions, because these are key concepts that you'll need for Algebra 2. See you later in class.